we're here. Today I'm here with Jamie Bazzina from S&R Pro, Australia's premium custom bike builder. Today we're looking at a Diavel he's recently built. It's his second Diavel, but the first of the current generation in the world as far as we know. So we're going to run through the bike with Jamie. Jamie Bazzina here is the owner of S&R Pro, and he's probably one of our most talented engineers and tuners over here. He specialises in turbo systems, and this is his most recent creation for a customer, a turbocharged Diavel. It's the second one he's done, but we think it's the first one in the world of the current model, which I think it is. Is that right, Jamie?
As far as I know, it is.
Yeah. So, I mean, you might think, why would you turbocharge a Diavel? Well, the guy that owns it's a huge guy for a start. He's as big as the Hulk, but you know, why not? Some people want more, and once you've ridden a big turbocharged motorbike, you'll understand it. They are unbelievably good fun. I mean, I've ridden MotoGP bikes, you know, 500 Grand Prix bikes, World Superbikes, and you know, you get the same buzz out of a turbo bike, if not more. So Jamie, tell us a bit about this one. What kind of turbo system have you had to build on this? Obviously it's all customised, and it was one of the bigger jobs you've done, you were saying earlier.
Pretty much a turbo is it's an IHI. It's a custom turbo, which is I think it's a TD, roughly about a TD06, which is basically based on a Mitsubishi sort of turbo, with a smaller exhaust housing. I won't get too much into the obviously sizes of the turbo. It's taken us a while to do that. It's got a full billet intake wheel as well. The turbo's rated at about 470 to 500 horsepower. Obviously we're not trying to achieve that, but it runs fairly low boost at around 3.5, 4 PSI. It's making just from 224 horsepower on pump gas. We can wind it up if we switch to a better quality fuel, but I know that's more than adequate for the streets.
In terms of reliability, a turbo motorcycle like this, what could you expect as an owner of something like this?
From all the bikes and as every vehicle I've done, you find with most turbocharging things, because you're not revving the hell out of them to get them actually produce power, they just last generally longer, you know, you're not.
Yeah.
Like I've, quick example, I've done some turbo high boosters that are well over 140,000 Ks now, and they were done from pretty much 2,000 Ks on.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's amazing.
You just got
well set up, well tuned turbo conversion. It's a bit of a myth that they blow up. That's mainly the people that go and buy a kit, try and do it on the cheap themselves, and you know, half the time don't get the tuning right.
Yes, true. The turbo kit is the easy part to make, and that's what everyone's got to realise. Anyone can make a turbo kit, no matter how, excuse the French, shitty it looks, it'll work. But it's like anything, if you don't give it fuel, get the old oxyacetylene principle, oxygen, no fuel, you've got an instant melt of the motor. And that will stuff a motor every time. That's the biggest boo-boo everyone does, you know. And one thing you can't buy on the internet is labour. So go to a proper guy who knows what he's doing.
And you spend hundreds of hours on your dyno. I mean, you've been tuning bikes for however long. How long does it take to tune and set up something like this? How long did you spend on the dyno on this bike?
Well, to be honest with you now, look, when I first started shooting bikes and cars, it used to take a while. Now I can pretty much get a turbo bike right now within about, I reckon, probably 10 or 15 runs.
Wow.
So you got no stress on the motor, you know.
Yep.
It's just because you sort of know what they're going to do. Once you get a basis, you know, you start from the high boost 10, you over-calculate and work your way down, and you're generally very safe.
Wow, excellent. Well, what's your next project, Jamie, that we might see?
I've actually just purchased a little weird one. I've gone from a big bike to actually just purchased a little Honda Grom 125, which I'm going to put a 188cc kit, twin cam head, and turbocharge that little thing.
So turbo it?
Yeah.
All right, there you go, people. Your next feature from me will be a turbocharged Honda Grom, and that should be a bit of fun. Right, thanks a lot, Jamie.
Catch you, mate.
S&R Pro in Sydney. Go on Facebook if you want to see some crazy bikes like this. Is there anything more fun on this planet? Well, I'll tell you, after the rolling burnouts I've just done on this gentleman's bike today, there's not much more fun, and I'll be having a cold beer when I get home, that's for sure. So this bike belongs to Blake. As you can see, he's a big fella, and he needs a turbocharged Diavel. Blake, when did you buy the bike?
I bought it brand new from Fraser's, August 2015.
So it's a
nearly 2 years.
2015 model?
That's correct.
And do you want to quickly run us through the turbo? What type of turbo is this?
Yeah, it's GT35 82R ball bearing turbo.
Yep.
It's got a teal external wastegate and blow-off valve.
Yep.
And a 3-inch dump pipe. And the gate goes back into the front pipe from the turbo.
And it was all done by Jamie Gazina at S&R Pro.
Yeah, that's
with
right.
parts you sourced.
Yep.
You and Jamie from all over the
Jamie and I
place?
sourced that.
Yep.
Parts from Australia, from the US, and whatnot. Runs a Microtech computer and also
Yep.
has a Bazzaz plug and play ECU as well.
So how much horsepower at the rear wheel at the moment? It's running around 3 pounds of boost, 4 pounds is
Yeah,
it?
3.6 pounds.
3.6 pounds.
225 at the wheel.
225 at the wheel and
Huge
about
amounts of
950,000 foot-pounds of torque.
Yeah, 280 newton meters at the wheel. which
280
is
newton meters.
roughly
at the wheel.
2.5 times standard Diavel.
There you go,
torque.
2.5 times the standard Diavel torque for 2.5 times the standard size guy. I turned the traction control off and got rid of some of that rubber for you, mate, so you can get nice in your tyre.
You did well.
So thanks for letting me ride your bike.
Welcome,
You can read all about it on BikeReview.com.au and the full report is there. Thanks for listening. Don't forget to join this YouTube channel and you have a great day.
Thanks, guys.